Vancouver. I'm Marika Morales, and here with me today is Alicia Damani. Today we have a special feature reporter on short message service, more commonly known as SMS, or better yet, text messaging. We have a live reporter today from downtown Vancouver.
Let's hear what she has to say. Here is Carolyn Chang now. Carolyn, can you hear me?
We are live here at the Swiss Chalet in Burnaby with Graham Fuller.
I use text messaging because it's really convenient, but it bothers me because you really can't tell tone in a text message. Tone can totally change what the person's saying. You really have to be careful though when you text message. One time I kind of had a negative experience when a text message went to my girlfriend of the time when it was about her and it was to one of her friends. And I kind of said, something's going to have to change sex-wise, or I'm going to go looking for it somewhere else. Yeah, just be careful.
Thank you, Carolyn.
According to Katz and Akus in Perpetual Contact, the popularity of text messaging does not seem to be affected by the apparent limitations of SMS as a mode of expression.
A text message contains only text, and the maximum length of a message is only 160 characters. The messages do sometimes incorporate pictures or little animations, but they are based on characters on the cell keypad only. Let's go to commercial break now. Are you tired of talking to your partner face-to-face?
Are you tired of hearing their voice?
Don't you wish you could say something without having their annoying response?
If you answer yes to any of these questions, text messaging is for you. Check our website at www.textemotionless.com and don't hesitate to call 1-800-2-SCARED-TO-CALL and have your credit card ready.
If you're just joining us now, we're talking about SMS text messaging. Let's turn back to Carolyn for our next piece.
I'm here live with Matthew Singh. How are you doing today?
I'm good, Carolyn. How are you?
I'm very good. Do you have any interesting stories about text messaging?
Yeah, actually, one comes to mind. I was in a relationship for quite a while, and for our own reasons, I decided to break it off. And I decided to do it through text messaging rather than face-to-face, so I didn't have to see her and go through the whole emotional thing. But it ended up being a lot more work because she did want to see face-to-face to have the final closure, whatever you crazy girls call it. And so in the end, text messaging cost me more. Well, made me do more work, I should say, rather than less. And I hate it.
We're now going remote to our next interview. What's your name and how old are you?
Hi, my name is Alicia Mohammed. I'm 26 years old and I'm a CGA student.
Do you have any interesting stories with text messaging?
Okay, so I don't really use my text messaging a lot on my phone, but my sister loves to use it, and that's how she'll usually say hi or, just keep in touch. Well, she text messaged me one day saying she was pregnant. I don't even deserve a phone call, she just text messages me. So I signed up for SMS, and instead of getting text messages from people that I know, I got a bunch of text messages from all these weirdo people who had no idea who they were, and they would repeatedly ask me to be their friend, and all I would just say is no. And finally I had to sign up to this service and just remove myself off of it because I was getting like 50 text messages a day, and it was costing me like 10 cents every message. So yeah.
Thank you, Carolyn. As it turns out, SMS seems to have more problems than we had thought. Marika, how do you feel about text messages and the lack of emotion that our witnesses described?
Well, now that I think about it, I've mainly been using SMS to communicate with friends and enhancing relationships. But all this time, I've completely blocked out the fact that I am often misinterpreted by my friends and vice versa. It is extremely difficult to properly convey true feelings through SMS, and yet we still use it to a great extent.
We do support SMS as a form of enhanced communication. However, it does have its drawbacks, especially when it comes to emotions and feelings of others.
Well, this wraps up our report on text messaging in society. For those of you who use text messaging on a daily basis, constantly be aware of the mishaps that may occur as you text. Have a good day, Vancouver.
Goodbye.